All right, y'all. Welcome to another awesome episode of Sanusi Vision Art Life. My name is Adewale Agboke Jr. Please review us, rate us, give us a 5-star. Don't be a hater. Today is the 200th episode of the Sanusi Vision podcast, Art and Life. Can you believe that? 200 episode. I'm really proud of myself, man, because when I first started from episode number 1, training day, to where I am now, episode number 200, it's amazing. Because most of the people, when I started the podcast, they already quit. They ain't got no more podcasts no more. Me, I'm going even stronger than when I first started. So I'm really grateful to the fact that the followers, the subscribers, my consistency, my belief in myself, my willing to not give up, my willing to know that this show has a place in this whole galaxy of podcasts, and I'm just doing it organically the way I like to do it, just being by myself. And mostly today, man, I'm just paying homage to myself, because the name of this episode is really a dream delivered. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I've built, the whole idea was to start Karjakz Vs Assassins and figure out a way to grow it as a brand through every way I could. And I realized that a podcast was the ultimate way. My brother used to tell me you need your own show. Well, I've got my own show, but most of all, my show gets views. You know what I'm saying? I get likes. People love what I do. So I'm going to continue to grow it. YouTube channel grown, Facebook channel grown, TikTok channel grown. It's ridiculous. X, Instagram. So all of it just going like that. And that's all you can really ask for. Organic growth is the best way to grow. That way you own what you create. And look, paying homage to the first original character Karjakz Vs Assassins t-shirt. You see the characters right there? Yeah, the original characters right there. That's what I'm wearing on this. I got to pay homage. So even the beanie, the first beanie I ever made. You know what I'm saying? So yo, Karjakz Vs Assassins, man, training day. But before we get into this amazing episode, the 200th episode of Sanusi Vision podcast, we want to thank our sponsors. The guys that I've united with, the companies that I've united with, and I've decided these are the ones that I want to roll with. So Tigler, if you need executive services from plumbers to pediatricians and everything between, that's Tigler.com. Don't wait, search Tigler. That's Tigler.com, y'all. Don't wait, search Tigler. That's Tigler.com, y'all. Look, from pediatricians to plumbers to carpenters to landscapers to home caregivers, you even people clean your house. Tigler.com. And if you're whether you're in the West Coast in Los Angeles, Long Beach area, or you're in the East Coast, Great Falls, Virginia area, Tigler.com is the company to look for. Operated and owned by the greatest CEO out there, Sanusi Agboke, running an amazing company. You know, how many times have you tried to look for a professional to do something and you just can't find nobody and all of them suck? Well, you ain't got to worry about that no more. Tigler.com. That's Tigler.com. Don't wait. Search today. That's Tigler.com and Tigler.com. And just to give you a snippet, I know you know the logo, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Tigler.com. Y'all need to get used to seeing this logo because it's going to get quite popular. Tigler.com. Tigler.com. Y'all give me a second. I'm looking for this Tigler.com. Look at this. Give me a second. There we go. Tigler.com, y'all. Look, do not wait. I'm only showing you this logo because I don't have the I'm working on an item right now for Tigler.com. That's Tigler.com, y'all. Tigler.com. Don't wait, search it. That's Tigler.com. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for plumbers, musicians, any kind of professionalism, Tigler.com is what you want to look for. Tigler.com. You got to look for Tigler.com. And this podcast also brought to you by Anadel Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Like I said, this podcast also brought to you by Anadel Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadel Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. Like I stated before, each pair of my Batas footwear line fits these custom orthotics. These custom orthotics were designed by Dr. Nero Nosode, the best foot specialist in the galaxy. I went to go see him. He said, my feet, I don't need surgery. What you need to start wearing is better tennis shoes. Better shoes, period. So I started wearing tennis shoes. I started off with New Balance. And then I said, you know, forget this. I'm making my own sneakers. I came up with the Batas footwear line. And even though I got my own footwear line, guess what I got in them? Custom orthotics, y'all. Custom orthotics is what your boy doing right here. AnadelCenter.com for details. So if you're in the Dallas, Frisco area, if you're in the Frisco, Texas area, or in the Dallas, Texas area, go visit AnadelCenter.com. Get your website on, make an appointment, go see Dr. Nono say they're one of their amazing offices. Trust me, they got the best of the best technology. Your foot will get scanned. You'll see what's going on with it. And trust me, Dr. Nono is not running to surgery. He wants to know what we can do for you without surgery. So trust me, he is the best foot specialist in the galaxy. So he's the best foot specialist in the galaxy. So that's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get into this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? The podcast. This amazing episode, 200th episode of this amazing universe right here. This Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. This right here. That's right. This right here. Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. This thing that I built from scratch. Literally from scratch. From an idea. Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. You know what I'm saying? This idea right here. This is how you do a dream right here. 200th episode. I'm so proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? So yo, let's get this thing cracking, man. The idea of Karjakz Vs Assassins is really very simple. I used to watch cartoons as a kid. Karjakz Vs Assassins, of course. Well, you know, one thing I gotta show y'all before I get this thing cracking, before I get to talking, because I know once I get stuck, I'm gonna forget about it. This right here. I didn't want to forget this. This right here is the first poster ever printed for the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. You see the date on that thing? Look at that. You see the date right there? That's the date I printed this thing. This thing is, whoo! I was very proud of myself. In 2012, October 19, 2012. You see this? Karjakz Vs Assassins right here. Look at this. This is how the dream started. Your dream got to start somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how the dream started. So look. So, the idea, right, started from me just watching a bunch of cartoons. You know, I've been watching cartoons every type you can think of. Techno Man, Gundam Wing, Voltron, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avengers, X-Men, the anime series, Gargoyles, Mega Man. But one thing that was always missing was there was nothing that looked like me, and that kind of bothered the hell out of me. So instead of whining about it, I chose to do something about it. But that's not really what my idea was born. My idea was about creating characters that were Nigerian based. I'm Nigerian descent. You know what I'm saying? I was born in the US, but I'm a Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? My parents are Nigerian. I said, you know, I got to create characters that look like me. What would a futuristic Nigeria look like? What would a futuristic Nigeria with superheroes look like? That's what really inspired Karjakz Vs Assassins. And I was like, I got to do something that represents my people, man. Represent my country. Represents Africa. And I just got to work, man. I got to work. And I remember when I first created them, I'll be frank, because I'm living in America, I used to go to comic expos. And to create them, I realized, okay, who's this audience gonna be to? And you have to realize when you create something, not everybody's gonna really like it, but you don't have to really give a damn, which I didn't give a damn. But I'm gonna get into the details of what bothers me in this next segment of the things I'm gonna talk about. You know, the idea of just having your own character was really appealing to me. So I spent the better part of since 2009, I started the idea. And I didn't finish till 2012, like the date that y'all see on the poster that I showed y'all. October 19, 2012. I never say I finished till that date, because that was the date I literally walked into FedEx with $65 on my debit in my account, and I had to pay for it. And I've told this story on many occasions, but I only had $65.37 or something like that in my bank account. And I remember the gentleman at the FedEx was like, all right, son, this is a total of $65.37. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to get an overdraft fee, man. And I told the sir, I said, I only have $65 and $65. He said, well, all right, son, I'm going to work with that. You're going to owe me 37 cents. But there's very people that I don't, even till today, I'm still grateful that that actually happened for me. Even just recently now, I was trying to sign up for an animation class at the school I go to, and some other jerk professor was trying to give me a hard time, but I circumvented over his head and went to go talk to the person in charge of the art department. And he went out of his way to get me into the class I need to get into, man. And so you have to, when you have an idea, you have to really believe in it. You know what I'm saying? And so when in 2009 I started, I didn't finish in 2012. So I was spending the better part of 7 months to draw these amazing characters. The Karjakz right here, the Assassins right here. You know what I'm saying? You got let's start from the bottom. The original character, Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Diesel, Sphinx, Sincere, Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Assassins, Sun Tzu, Artillery, Yukon, the Coyotes, Kanji, Snipes, Excursion, Revo. When you create this the originality of it. When you create something like this, you have to really believe in the idea. And when you look at this drawing, right, you're like, oh, this ain't nothing. But it is something. Because the concept of a concept is really important, man. You know what I'm saying? A concept is really important. So when an idea is born, the first thing you have to do is tell yourself, you know what? No matter what happens, I'm going to just keep going. I ain't going to stop. And that's exactly what I did. I just didn't stop. I just kept on going and going and going. till I got to where I am now, which is version 5. So version 2 of the Bible book right here, and then version 3 of the Bible book right here. And you can see the significant difference in when I first started in terms of the skill. Wait till y'all see version 4 of the Bible book. Oh my Lord. Then the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book is coming out next year, period. The date's already set. You know what I'm saying? So your boy's getting to work. And so the idea was born like that, and I would go through phases with each character. First, I created all the I created all the villains. And the idea of all the heroes, excuse me, and the idea started with me basing it on myself, my 2 brothers, and my sister. I said, okay, cool, I got 4 characters, but I need more people. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna base one best on my best friend. I'm gonna base one best on my big brother, a guy I consider to be my big brother. And then what would my dream lady look like? What would she look like? What would a dream woman that I want to be the lady in my life look like? What characteristics does she need to have? That's what all these characters came from. You know what I'm saying? You can even see behind my banner. And look, I'm gonna show y'all 360. Look at the heroes right there, the Karjakz on top right there. You see far right corner, far right there at the top. And then of course the assassins right there at the top. Y'all see that right there? See what I'm saying? So the idea, man, was really something that I really was like, okay, I can do this. And I just spent 3.5 long years of creating. We're talking 6 months drawing characters a piece, man, making mistakes, going back. I remember creating the Karjakz. I was like, yeah, great. Then I started working on the assassins. I created the assassins. I was like, oh my God, I need to draw the Karjakz again. So I did it again. I was like, oh my God. Because the assassins made the heroes look so bad. So I had to do it again. And I remember my brother telling me, dude, the villains look so much cooler than the heroes. I was like, oh man. So I got to start all over again. But it was an amazing, joyous journey. Y'all don't understand. Ever since I've created these characters, every single day there is something to do since that October 19th, 2012. I'm always having something to do. Always. Like right now, I'm finishing up the comic book, going through reading phases. You know what I'm saying? God knows how many times I've done that. You know, proofreading. Then I'm also working on the animation intro, which is going to coincide with the comic book coming out. So I'm just busting my butt every single day, working hard, tirelessly, not giving up. You know what I'm saying? So an idea, man, when an idea is born, it's got to be full throttle, man. Which brings me to the next phase of this thing, creation and courage. You know what I'm saying? Creation and courage. A lot of creation, to be honest with y'all, is a matter of is a matter of, like, how do I say this? Like, to have a concept of an idea, right? Creation and courage. So each character, right? When I create this universe, now you have to have courage to push it forward. And I said to myself, okay, what are the things that I'm going to do? How am I going to get these characters where they need to go? How can I go about promoting it? What do I need to do? That's what gave birth to the first official bio book right here, which I'm going to talk about later. But that's where creation and courage comes into. Now, you have to find a way to promote it. And unfortunately, not that they matter, but unfortunately, most people that try to get in my way are African Americans. Hating for some damn reason, but I didn't give a damn. I pretty much told them to go kick rocks. Anybody that opened their mouth wrong, you told them to go F themselves. I had no problem telling people to go F themselves. You know what I'm saying? You were not going to be in getting my way. And that's when I realized my characters weren't, I didn't create my characters for them. I created my characters for everybody. Africans, anybody who wants to see a superhero. So I didn't care whether you were Hispanics, Caucasians, Asians. I started because my characters were, people were so intrigued by my characters that I said, you know what? I've got something special here. And for the longest time, I didn't really know that I was drawing Japanese style. All y'all I was just doing is putting pencil to paper, man. I did not give a damn and just drawing, right? And so then people started telling me, yo, bro, you draw Japanese style. And they would ask me all the time at the comic expos, are these your drawings? Yes, they are my drawings. You know what shocked them? They had never seen a Nigerian that could draw the way I was drawing. let's be frank. There weren't too many. There's not, when it comes to America, you ain't gonna see too many African Americans with my skill level, with my talent level. You're not gonna see them. Not to mention the fact that I have the business acumen to match it up. So you can't just bull jive me. And so creation and courage, and the creation part is the part that where you create it and you put it on the map. You start to put it in different platforms. Now you have to take these characters and put them in different places. Like, I go from version 1 that I showed y'all, right, to version 2. You know what I'm saying? I start to change the characters. You see the logo changes, right? Then I'm gonna bring it to another logo. So this thing, I went through like 4 phases of change. Right now, this is version 5 right here. But I can't show you version 6. But ever since this version, it's been on and cracking. You know what I'm saying? So now comes the courage. People are gonna want to dissuade you. Hey, nobody's gonna like characters that are all. No, let's be real about something. They wanted to tell me, well, you've drawn too many African American characters. F you. F you to African Americans who had a problem with it. F you to Caucasians who had a problem with it. F you to anybody in general. I don't care what community you're from. F you in general. I did not care. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get this done. Y'all gonna learn to love these characters. And guess what happened? Version 5, they learned to love them. They got to here, they learned to love them. I just kept on growing. In version 6, you're gonna lose your mind, which left to the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book. There's a courage that you have to put full throttle into what you are doing. If you don't put full throttle into what you're doing, it's never gonna manifest itself into anything else. And so I just didn't care. Like, I didn't let African Americans block me. I didn't let them get in my way. I moved them completely out of my way. In fact, when I went to my first comic expo, they would walk to my table. No, actually, they would ignore me and act like they didn't see me. And then when a bunch of Caucasians, Asians, Hispanics, everybody else was walking to my table, like, oh, what is he selling that they're all going to this table? Oh, I'm drawing people to look like your dumbass, you idiots. Most of the time when you are going to pursue something, the people that are going to get in your way the most are people from your own community. And it's a disease that exists in every community because people do not want to see their own come up. You know what I'm saying? Particularly African Americans in America, they want to see anything that looks like them coming up. Because it feels like you left them behind. No, you left yourself behind. I didn't leave you behind. You make your own decisions every morning, and I make my own decisions every morning. Every morning when I wake up, I choose to want to go do something with myself. So don't allow any idiots, if you have any idea, like Stanley said, if you have a genuinely good idea and you believe in it, don't let some idiot talk you out of it. Because that idiot that's talking ain't got no ideas. Or she ain't got no ideas. You got to be careful about who you roll with. So that was where my courage came from. It was just tunnel vision. Tunnel vision since 2012, since October 19, 2012. I just had tunnel vision like this. If you said anything about my characters, I gave you that business. Ask my brother, I cuss fools out. I will knock you the F out. That's how I was. You weren't gonna run your mouth and come at me, bulls. People knew not to talk to me crazy. You know what I'm saying? They knew I wasn't playing that because, I'm not a small dude. So that's another advantage too. You know what I'm saying? But people knew this dream was not going to be denied. I even have family members. I had to check them. Yo, keep my characters out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I had to let people know, yo, what you want me to do ain't going to be what I'm going to do. I got a vision and I'm going to execute it. That's where your courage comes in. You have to have the courage to do it in a way that benefits you. Don't just do it to benefit them. No. You do it. You do it to benefit you because this is your dream. So that's where the courage comes in. Either you believe in it or you don't, but you gotta stand. You gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to it. I'm telling y'all right now, you got to get to it. Lack of belief in yourself is not good. It's not good for business. You got to get to it, man. You know what I mean? So courage is very important when you create a dream, and especially an idea, because an idea is a dream too. And that's something I forgot to say in the other segment. But idea is a dream. This is why this section is called creation and courage. Once you create the idea, now the idea becomes a creation, and that creation has to be manifested and pushed forward and driven forward with or without people's plans in it. For me, the reason why I've succeeded a lot is because I'm able to do all the facets of everything a lot of my characters need. The drawing part, the storyboard, the animation, sound. Like, I don't literally need nobody. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. This is why I go to all these different schools, and I don't go to four-year colleges so I can go into that. No, I go to community colleges. They teach just as good. You know what I'm saying? And if you run into any a-hole professors like I did recently, you tell them to go F themselves and you find somebody who is going to be a good professor. You have to understand something. Courage is the most vital thing that of all virtues. You need courage to be kind. You need courage to pursue your dreams. You need courage to be strong. You need courage to just even have courage. You see what I'm saying? You need courage to believe in yourself. Because once you do these things, now you are able to elevate yourself to greater plane of existence. So creation and courage, man, I can't stress to anybody. If you have a dream, you must go for it. Full throttle, full maximum, no questions. No questions asked. Look, courage, man. Look at this. And I'm going to show you all this later. Courage is what led to this version right here. You see what I'm saying? Courage. Look at this poster. When you visit my website, the first thing you see is my characters. Look at it. You know what I'm saying? Courage is what you need. Courage, man. You need courage right now to be. You need courage to be doing what I'm doing right now, to have my own podcast and say I'm going to talk about my characters. 200th episode. That's courage right there. So yo, that's courage right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Next up, and courage. Don't ever, and this is very important. Don't let any idiot who isn't doing anything with this, and I've said it before, like the Stan Lee line I was talking about, but don't let any idiot who isn't doing anything with this, that includes family members, they don't get a chance to tell you how to do your dream. I have to check some. They don't get to say nothing. They get to be spectators. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're doing stupid stuff with your life, no. This is a dream. When you have a vision, people don't start having ideas for your dream until it starts working. I can't tell many people hey, do you need an investor? Or do you need this? No, I don't need jack squat. Where the hell were you when I first started with the idea? You didn't believe in it then? Oh, now you believe in it? Man, go kick rocks, man. Get the hell up out of here. You know what I mean? So, yo, there's a bunch of people waiting for me to drop this first comic book, man. When I say I'm excited, I am excited, man. I mean, and I started with no money. No money. Even the comic book when I created it, and I'll talk about that a little later, I spent time driving Uber and lived for 3 years trying to make the money. So most of the comic was drawn on the road. Tell me that ain't a cool idea. I'd be sitting there in my car waiting for a trip to come. I'd just get busy drawing, working on the comic book. What? Are you kidding me? From pages 4 all the way through I can tell you that from a certain number of pages, from pages 3 all the way to a certain number of pages, I spent drawing in a Uber Lyft, in my Uber Lyft car. You know what I'm saying? That's courage right there. To just believe in your dream so much. The animation series, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into that. I went to different community colleges to get this thing on. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's courage, man. Get the tools you need to get your dream to where it needs to go. That's courage. All right, y'all. Welcome to the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Now, these right here are the posters for the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. And yes, I drew all these. All these characters right here are part of it. Now, let's start off with the heroes. You got the Karjakz. You got Cajun. You got Escalade. You got Sincere. You got Glocks. You got Rasputin. You got Diesel. You got Shepard. Now you got the villains, the assassins. You got Sanusi, their leader. Artillery, Excursion. Kanji, Revo. Snipes, and Yukon. Now, all these characters I just showed y'all are all part of Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. So, we're working on a book right now. It's almost done. But find your poster today so you can have art on your wall at sunusvisionshop.com. Stay safe, y'all. Peace. Next up is the characters. Of course, it's the characters, man. You know, the characters are the most important integral part of the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use, look, these characters right here. Let me break them down to you. You see what I'm saying? Let's go. Here we go. We got Cajun. We got Escalade. We got Sphinx. We got Diesel. We got Sincere. We got Shepard. We got Glocks. We got Rasputin. That's the Karjakz, the heroes right there. The villain side, right? The assassins. Sun Tzu, Kanji, Yukon, Artillery, Coyotes, Snipes, Excursion, Revo. Now that's version 1. Now this is where things started changing, right? So the logo started changing. Version 2 of them, right? Look at this. Man, version 2. You see what I'm saying? The characters. Now look at this. Now if you compare, look, if you compare this, you see how it looks now? The evolution of me as an artist. I said, oh, okay, I got something special here. Because I learned spectrum colors. And what do spectrum colors mean? Spectrum colors mean you understand the spectrum colors of the crazy tools that you're using to draw. You know what I'm saying? So now the characters look like this. More in-depth color spectrum. You can see excuse me, y'all. You can see how cool the characters look in terms of like, hey, more detailed coloring. I got better detail. You know what I'm saying? You know? So now look. Let me go over here. And this is version 5. But I don't want to skip to version 5 yet till I show you this. You see the growth of them? Your characters can't grow unless you're growing. So as I grew as an artist, my characters got better. From version 1 all the way to version 6 now. Oh my God. You know, and these characters, let me break each person down. Because each character was based on somebody very important to me. And I'm going to use this, but it's small. Escalade was based on my sister. Sphinx is based on a dog if I had a dog. Diesel's based on my big brother. He's somebody I consider a big brother. Cajun's based on me. You see what I'm saying? Sincere is based on my dream girl. Shepard's based on my best friend. You see what I'm saying? Glocks is based on one of my brothers, and then the other, and Rasputin is based on my other brother. Now on the villain side, Sansu's my villain side. If I was a villain, Sansu would be that villain. So Sansu's based on my bad side, right? Revo's based on my cousin. Revo's the only character that's on the villain side that's actually based on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And Sansu and Revo, the only characters based on somebody. Everybody else was kind of like a counter of the hero, to keep it simple. But when the first book comes out, the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins book comes out, you will understand it, right? So that's where the characters come from. Now, if you look at version 2 of the characters, right? Version 1, you see the color spectrum? Look at this right here. Sorry, y'all. Look at this. You see the difference? You see the growth of my drawing skill? So that's what happened. What I realized was that the characters needed to grow. So I made some modifications. So between the time of 2012 and 2015, I must have done like 4 versions. Every year it seemed like I was evolving them. Literally every year I was evolving them. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Literally every year. Yo, excuse me. I'm over here forgetting to take notes. Literally every year, y'all. Every year I was changing my characters. Every year, because I was creating the new bio books. So the bio books kind of forced me to change my characters. You know what I'm saying? The evolution of the characters. If you look at the version 1 right here, look at this. The bio book. And I'm going to talk about this later. But I'm going to get to this later. But I just want to show you what I mean. You see the evolution? You see that? And then you see this. Because the comic books, I'm going to talk about it later. God, I love podcasting. You see that right there? So the evolution of my characters. And look, when you look at them in total detail, look, let's go. It doesn't even matter who I show you. All your characters you're going to see are all Karjakz Vs Assassins characters. Look, let's start off with the heroes. Look at Cajun. You see the evolution of me as a creator? The characters now, this is version 5 of them. Keep in mind, version 6 is on the way. So there's Cajun and Sphinx. Y'all see that right there? You see what I'm saying? Sincere. Rasputin. Y'all see that? Look at that, man. Sun Tzu. So look, it doesn't matter which order I show you. Let's go. You see Excursion? You see that right there? Look at that. Revo. Man, when I got to this version of Revo, people lost their mind. They're like, whoa, who the hell is that? I said, that's Revo, man, from the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. They were tripping. Shepard right there. He's gotten a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize how popular it would be with a lot of people, the community from the disabled community. They're like, whoa, this guy's cool. He's what? He's blind. How's he shooting bow and arrows? I said, y'all don't worry about that. You just need to do it. Diesel. You know what I'm saying? Based on my big brother. Look at the evolution of Diesel. You have to understand, each character was growing within me. Was growing. You got Diesel. Then you got Yukon. Look at Yukon versus the first Yukon. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Evolution. Yukon's at the bottom right here. You know? And then Snipes. Another villain. So everything was changing for me. And I just learned to, of course, Sun Tzu himself. Everything was changing, man. Sun Tzu himself. Are you kidding me? It was changing. Rasputin. Look at that. Man, talk about detail, man. Cajun right there. That's right, Cajun. Look at that. Sincere. Look at this. These are the characters, man. The Coyotes. And the Coyotes are very important characters within the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Trust me, they are important. Glocks, look at that. This guy is so popular, man. Oh my god, I got a lot of fans that love this character. Then the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, right? That's when the logo started changing. So the logo went through phases. First I put it at the top, then I put it at the bottom. No, excuse me, then I put it at the bottom, then I brought it to the top. Then I said, you know what? Let's get rid of the blocks right there. You see the blocks right there? I even changed the color scheme of the Assassins. I didn't make it red anymore. You know what I'm saying? Then the classic right there in the beginning. This is how it all jumped off. Without this, there's no jump off. My grandmother, this is the only version she got to see. I don't even remember if she got to see me piecing the characters together. But when I went back home to Africa, to Nigeria, she saw each individual character by themselves. Right? And I remember her telling me, because I was going through a lot at the time mentally, and she says, Onlati yabi tofelo, which means you must draw where you want to go. I'm never going to forget that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she kind of knew that I was dealing with some stuff, but I didn't know how to deal with it. And so she just gave me she used to hit you with these one-liners. And she said, Onlati yabi tofelo, which means I must draw where I want to go. And after she died in 2013, I was like, whoa, I know what to do. I got to work, y'all. I've been on a mission ever since. That's why version 1 of my characters is the most important version to me. It's not only because it's the first version I created, but it's the version she got to see. She saw the characters in their beginning stages. So imagine me piecing this together. I can't remember if she ever saw this. I know she didn't get to see this. You know what I'm saying? Because this wasn't ready till October 2012, and I wasn't back home then. And so it was a journey of the sorts. I was grateful for her seeing at least the beginning of it. That brought joy to my heart. But it was when she said to me, Onlati yabe tofelo, which means in our language, you must draw where you want to go. I said, oh, it's on now. Oh, it's on. And I went to work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Kanji right there. You know what I'm saying? Artillery. Oh my God. Y'all see the evolution of my characters. It's nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? Then the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right there. You know, and I got many more characters that I got to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in here? You got the heroes, the Karjakz. Look at that. Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Shepherd, Diesel, Sphinx. Then you got the Assassins. Sun Tzu, Kanji, Artillery, Excursion, Seth, Coyotes, Snipes, Yukon, Revo, Kanji. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we doing this daggone thing. Look at this. Escalade, baby. Escalade. Woo-wee. So, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at the version... And this is, remember, this is the original version of them. Look at this. This is beautiful. See, this is the one thing that I got that gives me the original version. You look at Cajun right there. And this Bible book is available on SanusiVision.com. Look at Escalade. So this is Cajun, version 1 of Cajun. Oh my God. Cajun and Sphinx, baby. Cajun and Sphinx. Then you got Escalade. Look at that. F-Force Colonel. Then you got Glocks. Then you got Rasputin. You got Diesel. You got Sincere. You got Shepherd. Version 1s of them, man. Oh, get it. So excited talking about this. The Assassins, look at them. As a totality, as a group. Sun Tzu's version 1. Sun Tzu and Sphinx. I'm Seth right there, excuse me. Artillery. So look. Sun Tzu and Seth right there. You know what I'm saying? Artillery. Excursion. Kanji. Revo. Daughter of Sun Tzu. Son of daughter of Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? Kanji, Revo right there. Man. Snipes, Yukon. Then, of course, the Coyotes. Right? So that's the versions. That's how the characters got built, man. That's the characters right there, you know. When you... for me, I wanted to have characters that were... Man, how can I stress this? I want to have characters that were super cool. I'm talking like super cool, like some of the stuff that I used to watch as a kid. Whether it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, Batman the Anime Series, Ronin Warriors, Techno Man, Voltron, Mega Man, Dragon Ball Z, X-Men the Animated Series, Gargoyles. I just wanted characters that people would relate to. And so when you create characters, don't be worried about what color they are. No. Worry about what they do and how they do. And that's what really, man, inspired me, man. My characters are so super, super sick. Dude, I wore a sweater to work this morning. And people were tripping about, yo, this is cool. They were looking at my sweater. I know they were looking at it. And people don't. See, that's the courage that I'm talking about. I wore a sweater that had nothing but African-American characters on it, front and back. And couldn't nobody say nothing to me. Because they know the sweater is cool as hell. People aren't used to that. They used to see like 5 white guys and one African American and then 1 white girl, and that's it. I was like, I'm not going for that. That's not gonna work for me. Hell to the no. You know what I'm saying? So yo, hell to the no. So that's my characters right there, man. And as far as I'm concerned, I've just created the greatest animation universe you've ever seen. Karjakz Vs Assassins is gonna go down like that. You know what I'm saying? That thing's gonna outlive me for a long time. In the year 4099, when I ain't around no more, they're gonna be like, hey man, Karjakz Vs Assassins, it was created by Adewale Cajun Agboke Jr. That dude was sick with it, man. The year 4099, they still gonna be talking about my characters. I'm gonna be 200 years or 300 years or whatever how many years I'm gone, and they're gonna be like, damn, this dude. See, the only immortality we're really given is in our name. So make good use of your name. You know what I'm saying? So believe in yourself. So my characters, oh man, they spitfire, man. Look, let's have a good look at them again on the banner. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. You see that? Look at that. The top part. Now look. I'm gonna see if I can bust out the posters so y'all can see it. I can't believe I just dropped that again. Oh my God, thing is heavy. Look at this. That's the whole universe. That's the Karjakz right there. Y'all see that? That's Cajun right there. I'm still letting y'all see the posters. Look, if you poster fans, Escalade, Sincere. Y'all see that? Escalade, Sincere. Let me back up so y'all can see it. Y'all see that? Look. The best way to do this is for me to actually literally bring it to y'all. Look at this. You see this? There we go. Look at this. The Karjakz universe, the entire thing. The Karjakz, the Assassins right there. Look at this. The Karjakz right here. Cajun right there. You see what I'm saying? Man, these are the characters right here, man, that created this universe. Escalade, Sincere, Glocks, Rasputin, Diesel, Shepherd, Assassins, Sun Tzu, Artillery, Excursion, Kanji, Revo, Snipes, Yukon. Excuse me, y'all. Then, of course, the Coyotes. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? So I built this thing from scratch. So you don't let no one. You don't let no one talk you out of your dream. Y'all understand me? No one. So yo, that's where the characters come from, man. Next up. Alright, yo. Welcome to the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. You know what I'm saying? We got all the heroes and villains together on this one right here. But if you want the heroes, the Karjakz, we got them all right here. Got Cajun, Escalade, Sincere, Glocks, Rasputin, Diesel, Shepherd, and then the Assassins. All the Assassins right here, the villains, led by Lord Sun Tzu right there. Artillery, Excursion, Kanji, Revo, Snipes, Yukon, of course, can't forget the Coyotes, and the Coyotes. So, get your poster today, your Karjakz Vs Assassins poster today on sanusivision.com. Stay safe, y'all. Peace. Man, next up is comics, man. And so when you create these characters, one of the things that I wanted to do with it was, okay, what can I do with my characters that to at least get the ball rolling? I said, okay, I'm drawing comics, I'm doing posters and stuff like that, but I need to do something with my characters. So I came up with the idea with this bio book. And these 3 bio books, counting the 4th, which eventually got created because of the new comic book coming out. I said, let me create these bio books, right? Let me use this bio books as a way to introduce my characters to the world. I can't tell you how many copies of these I sold. I can't tell you how many copies of these are sold. And I definitely can't tell you how many copies of these are sold. Like I told y'all, when I used to drive Uber Lyft, I used to sell them in the car, man, a lot. I was getting my hustle on. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that loved the comic book, I'd have the signs in my car on the headrest. I used to say, if you love art, visit the website sanusivision.com. And then when the writer would get out, hey, what this comic book right here? Do you have a Bible on your head? Yeah. I was selling them joints, man. Your boy was getting his sale on. I was doing my thing. I was proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? There's a courage you have to go get your dreams. So I said, let me put this on a bio book. So I created this bio book, version 1. Right? So now I'm going to get to the details of this bio book. And I said to myself, I need to create a book that explains my characters to the universe. You know what I'm saying? That explain my characters to everybody who's a fan of animation or comics. And I just drew this idea and I called it Karjakz Vs Assassins. Well, the first idea animated series, right? Which is what it is. And then I had to break down each character, right? So I put the whole Karjakz right here, then each hero. So you got Cajun right there, giving them biopics, prior profiles, and all that kind of stuff. They name aliases and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I said to myself, I gotta give each character a name, and I did. So y'all, if you want a copy of this bio book, available on sanusivision.com. Now this is not what's on the website. This is what's on the website, but you can get a copy of it on sanusivision.com. Now once you order this, if you want the classic, all you have to do is send me an email, and we'll mail you out the classic. Of course, you gotta pay for it. So pay for 2 of these, and then I'll send you 1 of these if you want the second one to be like this, or if you want the second one to be like this. You just gotta tell me which one you want. You know what I mean? So when I created the bio book, and I said to myself, okay, that's what I'm gonna start doing, creating bio books. And that's what I did. I started creating bio books and put my characters' profiles. Like this is Cajun right here. You know what I'm saying? AKA Jones Phoenix. Escalade, aka Sarah Phoenix. You see what I'm saying? Glocks, aka Chris Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? They got Rasputin, aka Sean Phoenix. You got Diesel, aka Ben Gray. You know what I'm saying? Ben Warhol Gray. Then you got Sincere, Scarlet Gray. You got Shepard, Vincent Pierce. So I started drawing these characters, comic books. This thing was selling. And I said, oh, I think I got something special here. Then I got to the villains, right? You got the assassins, led by Lord Sun Tzu, aka Blaine Bishop. You know what I'm saying? They got artillery, aka Aeon Gray. Now, Aeon Gray, artillery, is the sister of Diesel and Sincere. Yes, those 3 are siblings. Just like Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, and Cajun are siblings, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's siblings. And I have to give everything a backstory, you know what I'm saying, to make it more in-depth, to make it more interesting. So that's what's beautiful about comic books. You can really create a story that people can imagine. They can use a foresight to see, like, okay, I think this is where this guy's gonna go, but they don't really know where you're going, but they're like, that is a cool idea. Then you got Excursion right there. You know what I'm saying? AKA Ruben Drones. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Kanji and Revo, the daughter of Sun Tzu and daughter and son of Sun Tzu. Kanji's the oldest of the 2. You know what I'm saying? So Kanji, you know, aka Kanji Lee Bishop. Then of course Revo, aka Tuan Lee Bishop. Now the late Lee, you're gonna come to understand it based on, you're gonna understand it in the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book, why they keep the name Lee. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's Kanji Revo right there. Then of course you got Snipes and Yukon. You got Snipes right here, aka the purple hair bombshell. You know what I'm saying? AKA Nicole Pham. Oh god, her name is so cool. Then of course you got Revo, you got Yukon, Titus Manaluga. You know what I'm saying? Now remember Nicole Pham, I remember the name. I used to work at CVS, and one of my coworkers I thought had the sickest name I've ever seen, Nicole. I said, girl, you got a sick name. And then it's the way it was spelled too that made it even more sick. You know what I'm saying? She was Vietnamese, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And I remember her telling me, I was like, yo, your name is so super cool. So super cool. I said, that name is cool. I gotta use that name. You know what I'm saying? And then of course my Revo comes from one of my really good friends, Tuan Lee. Even though Revo is based on my on my cousin, but his name Revo came from one of my good friends whose name was Tuan Lee. Excuse me. Whose name was Tuan Lee, Revo right here. And his name was Tuan. I said, Tuan, yo, your name is cool. Revo's getting named after you. And that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? Even till today, my boy will be like, man, I can't believe you named the character after me. I said, bro, I told you what I was going to do. You know what I mean? So part of yourself is your courage. And so my comics came. So I got version 1 of my Bible book. Then I said, and as I got better as an artist, okay, version 2 came. Now I changed the storylines. Look, version 2 came. Look at this. I'm just going to flip through it because you already know who's who. The heroes, you can see how they're changing. Look at this. The vast difference. You see that? I'm not trying to hold up 2 books. But you can see the vast difference. You see that? I'm going to flip through the whole book. You can see the vast difference. And this is version 2 of the Bible book. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just over here like getting better. I'm like, oh, okay. The skills is getting, we coming up now. It's on and popping now. Y'all, it's one thing to watch you grow, but when you start seeing your skills just evolve, you're like, damn, I got skills. I started tooting my own home. I started saying, you know what? Right now I'm not famous, I'm top 5. But once I get famous, I'm top dog. You feel me? Now I'm just like, I'm top dog. You ain't about to be in a room with me and tell me you're drawing better than me. You ain't in my league. You can't touch me. You see what I'm saying? So look at how the characters are evolving. Man, my drawing skills was changing, boy. I was like, oh, I'm hitting that next level. It got so good that I remember when I created this Bible book, one of my younger brothers, Tunde, who Rasputin is based on, said, whoa, this is a sick looking book. And he don't say much. But when he gave me props on the book, I said, yeah, it's going down, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The book started changing, the character started changing, you can see. You can see how the spectrum, my color spectrum got so much better. The detail. I even changed the book. You know, because the first book, you can see, wasn't as like the second book. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is, man, people, it was just changing. And I said, yo, it's time to change. Look at this. Then we got to this one right here. This when things really went awesomeness. Look at this. So this is the cover of the version 2. You see the comparisons? You see that right there? Look at version 1 and 2 of the Bible book. Now look at version 3. Talk about evolution. You know what I'm saying? So then we got to this version right here. Version 5 of the characters, baby. Look at that evolution, boy. It was over once I got here. I said, oh, it's going down now. Now this version is what led to me saying, you know what? I need to create the first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book. I need to. So I got to work, y'all. I got to work in 2016. And yes, as we all know, the pandemic came in 2020. But it really started in 2019. Or whatever you want to call it. All I know is it was a weird time. So you could stay at home, but you're not really motivated because you're stuck at home. So from 2020 till, let's be honest, man, till 2023 is when the pandemic really ended. You know what I'm saying? That was weird. It was just weird, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, look at the version of the Bible book right here. It starts to change. My characters start to look all kinds of cool. Look at that. Look at the heroes, the Karjakz. Look at the evolution. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show this page just for comparison's sake. Look at this. I'm going to show the version 2. Look at this. I'm going to do the same thing with the Assassins. So that way y'all can really see the totality of the change. Look at this. Man, tell me that ain't growth. Tell me that ain't growth. You know what I'm saying? So I started just evolve, turned into a monster. You know, and I knew I was that dog. I knew it. I just was telling myself, yo, I'm a bad, you know what? I'm the truth in 2 quarters. You know what I'm saying? So look at the heroes right here. The Karjakz. Look at that. Sick as hell. Cajun just changed, boy. Oh my God. The hardest drawing of all of them was Cajun. It was without question. My character was the hardest to draw. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It was hard to change the comic when I started changing the comics. Look at Escalade, Glocks. You know what I'm saying? Rasputin, Diesel. You know what I'm saying? You got Shepard, Sincere Shepard. Look at that, man. Evolution. Then we get to the Assassins. And as before, look at the evolution of my drawing. Look at this. The Assassins right there. Look at that. This is version 2 of the Bible book right here versus version 3. Look at this. Then, of course, version 1. You know the version 1 had to come. Come on now. Don't play yourself. Where is it at? Look at this. You see that right there? Version 2. So this is Bible book version 2. But you can see the change in the drawings. So the Bible book, and this is version 1. The Bible book was forcing me to change. The drawings, my evolution as an artist was forcing me to change the Bible books. So I just got busy changing the Bible books. You know what I'm saying? And then it just like evolution. Look at the Assassins right here, boy. led by Sun Tzu right there, man. Look at the drawing difference. Oh, and Sphinx, look at that. Sun Tzu and Seth right there. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Then of course, I'm always forgetting Cajun and Sphinx. Look at that. Look at that. Man, talk about detail, boy. So you got Sun Tzu. You know what I'm saying? You got Sun Tzu. You got artillery. Look at that. You got excursion. You got kanji. You got Revo. You got snipes. You got Yukon. And then, of course, you got the coyotes. But this is version 3 of the Bible book. And when I got to this version, I said, yep, it is time to create a comic book. And I've been on that comic book ever since, man. I wish I could show you all the comic book, but I can't. Let's just say it's sick as hell. Sick as hell. The only thing I'm going to do is this. Y'all ain't going to be able to see it, but I'm going to see this right here? The comic book is in this book. It's a prototype. The pages are here. But I'm going to let you enjoy me looking at my own book. When I tell you this book is sick, man. Woo-wee. Talk about evolution. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's, oh my God. Woo-wee. It's sick, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. I can't stop drooling every time I look at these pages. You know what I'm saying? I can't. See, it's not even marked on purpose. So you can't tell what I'm looking at. Oh my God, this book is so sick. Oh my God, this first comic book is so sick. Man. Talk about evolution, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's where it's at, man. Evolution. You know what I'm saying? Evolution. So that's where the book is at, man. So that's the comics right there. That lets me just create in the comments like, you know what? It's on and popping. It is on and popping. I'm going 100% max out, man. So that's for the comics. I knew that I had to create comics because I love comics as a kid, but I was just like, I gotta do something with these characters. And so me creating my own comics, my own Bible books, has really given me a new passion for comics again. Because for the longest, once I started loving animation, I said, man, comics can go kick rocks. I don't know if I'm down for comics anymore, which was totally weird. But once I created these bio books, and then subsequently the new Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book that's coming out next year, I said, oh, Lord have mercy. I got something special, man. So, yo, that's the comics right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Next. Check this cool cartoon intro out. All right, you can see the rest of it on my YouTube channel, and you can also check it out on my website at sanusivisionsshop.com. Stay safe, y'all. Peace. Next up is the animation. Animation is, oh my God. It's really what started the whole idea of me having a cartoon series. I told myself, you know what? I want a cartoon series. I literally manifested that into the universe. And I said to myself, okay, if I'm going to have a comic series, I love cartoons, but I need to figure out how cartoons are made. What can I do to go to school? So I just found schools that I could go to, that could teach me without me going into debt. I said, I already went to college one time and I hated college. So I said, if I'm going to school again, I'm not going to no four-year university to go owe money. No. I got accepted to the prestigious art schools, but yo, the debts, the amount of grants they were giving me versus the amount of loans I was going to take, no thank you. I'm good. Probably the best decision I ever made, because I still learned the same thing going to community colleges. I got to tell y'all out there, man, if you really need to pursue a dream, but you need to get your studies on, go to a community college. So not only can you get what you need, but you don't have to owe money. You see what I'm saying? If you have natural talent, trust me, your natural talent will get you where you need to go if you go get the necessary education you need. But not the Not the kind of education doesn't elevate you or has your own money. I'm talking about the kind of education that makes you be a better artist as the person that you are. You see what I'm saying? It's just the cartoon. I knew it was on. So I said, I'm gonna learn animation. So I started learning animation. Then I created my first animation. And I was like, I was in school, so I started going to animation school. Remember I told you, at the community college. And for the project for the semester, my teacher told me that, hey, you guys are going to I want you guys to create an animation. We're gonna spend the whole semester doing it. Something that's super cool. Man, bam, snap. All of a sudden I said, ooh, I got a cartoon intro. I'm gonna create a cartoon intro for Karjakz Vs Assassins. I'm literally gonna create a cartoon intro for Karjakz Vs Assassins. And that's where that came in. So I had to figure out how to create it. I had to write a storyboard, what each character was gonna do, how I was gonna introduce the whole animation series. Man, I was like, wow. So this is what people go through? Yo, I'm literally doing what 15 people's work, but that one person's doing it. So I wrote a storyboard for it. I wrote a storyline for it. I wrote how long it's gonna be. Usually a lot of animation intros I used to watch as a kid were 1 minute long. All the best ones: Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men the Animated Series, Gargoyles, Iron Man, Blade, Voltron, Ronin Warriors. They were all 1 minute. No, very few were more than 1 minute 10 seconds. So I said, okay, let me work on this. And so I spent the whole semester doing something I've never done before, but it was super exciting. Just like now, I'm back in school again for animation, and I'm taking classes. Next semester I'll be taking classes on animation. This semester I took kind of like a programs technique, like a programs understanding of programs. But now next semester is gonna be on and cracking, y'all. You know, I'm gonna take 2D animation. I'm gonna take 3D animation. Anything that's gonna allow me to retain my independence and not have to put up anybody's BS. You see what I'm saying? That's really the whole point of why I went to school. Not have to deal with nobody's BS. Because if you let people gonna bull jive you. You see what I'm saying? People full of that bull jive. They don't want to take care of business like they're supposed to. So I said, forget this. I'm gonna go learn this stuff myself. And not to mention, I didn't want companies ripping me off. You know what I'm saying? I could have been got jobs at big companies. Trust me, the pay would have been nice. But what they were paying me in salary was gonna be a major ripoff down the line. I wasn't going for that. You see what I'm saying? I ain't no sucker. So, you know, animations, I started working on a project in class in the first school that I went to, and I said, oh, okay, this is cool. And then one thing I learned quickly was 24 frames per second. You literally have to draw. So if you want a fist to go like this, you literally have to draw the frames that make the fist go like this. So that was an advantage for me because I could draw fast. So I would create all the poses for the animation. Because the way they did it old school, they would draw multiple poses to create a pose. If y'all have ever watched an animation intro, perfect example is Thundercats. And I want you to put it on super slow motion on Panthro's scene. Yo, when the Thunder Tank comes out the rocks like that and bites, and then Panthro's in the sky doing all kinds of martial arts moves, I was like, whoa. I was so curious. I was like, let me put this on slow-mo. Man, that must have been like 10 frames, 10 different pose frames. I'm like, this is sick as hell. See, you would never notice that because of the speed and the way the animation is moving. But if you actually paid attention, you would notice it. So then, let me play the animation because I'm going to show y'all the animation. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you. I want to play y'all the animation. What I want to show y'all is I'm going to actually show it to y'all. So look, I want to show you. This is the animation right there. Wait. So you see that? that's how the whole animation ended. Your boy did that. I was so proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I was so proud of myself. Like, I did that in one semester by myself. I took 15 characters and gave each one of them a 4-second interval in an animation intro. You know how much work that is? I did that in 6 months. I was so proud of myself. So proud of myself. So, you know, speaking of animations, I got to show it to y'all. Look, check this out. Y'all get ready. Check this out. Check out the animation. Look at this. Here we go. Get it. See? I told you how sick that was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put in work. I put in work. You know what I'm saying? I put in work. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be other animations I'm going to add in there. But I put in work on that. Like, I was so proud of myself when I created. I said, oh my God, I did that? That is sick. Even till today. Because I watch my animation intros every single morning as a means of inspiration. I was blown away by what I was able to do. There's a certain junction where you got to realize that you are great at what you do and you should be proud of yourself, no matter how long it's taking you. And so in creating this animation, I said, my characters have a platform. I don't have to wait for anyone to give me permission to say, yo, this actually can be an animation. Because I promise you, the first thing that would happen is I meet one of these jerks from these big corporations. They'll find some way to put me down, to talk down to my characters, to put them down and say, you know what? We don't know if your characters can be animation series. You know, there's not an audience there for your characters. Oh, really? But there's an audience for the garbage that you're drawing? Like, go kick rocks. So I created independence. I didn't want to work for anybody. I didn't want to work for any of the companies because I knew they were full of bull jive and crap. So I said, I'm going to do this on my own. And I'm grateful that I had the courage, back to that courage word again, to pursue it and do it on my own, to take a learning courses, to take the necessary class I needed to take to get myself where I needed to go. That's what I did. You know, if you're going to do something, go all out. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail in its entirety. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to fail. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to fail. You know? Don't be afraid to fail. It's something you cannot forget. And I'm going to put another animation that I created just to show the more modern version of it. It was like a comic style type of thing at the end of this segment, right? And so I found myself like, okay, I can do this. And so I just started going. I just got like, oh my God, I'm about to become. I literally turned myself into an animator. I started to understand frames, sequences, keyframes, motion, movement, all that kind of stuff. I was like, yo, I'm that dude right now. I'm doing this doggone thing. I was so proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I was very proud of myself. So when I got that done, I said, okay, yeah, we got something here, man. You know what I'm saying? So the animation series, my ultimate goal is to have the animation series, period. There's nothing going to stop it. So whether I make connections in Japan, whether I make connections in South Korea, it don't matter. We're going to make this thing happen. And you know, if I have to hire animators, I will. Anything that gives me less work. Less work is basically what I'm going for. Anything that gives me less work is what I'm going, is reduce the amount of work that I have to do, then I'm going to do it. But this thing's going to be an animation series. There is nothing no hater can stop from me turning this into an animation series. You can't do jack squat. You can't stop me from making these amazing characters, right, into an animation series. You see what I'm saying? You see that right there? That's all of them right there. And you definitely can't stop me from doing this. You see this right here? That's how the old school animation ends. You can't stop this. It's going down and it's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's the ultimate goal. The animation is to get it to where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? That's my ultimate goal. Like, I'm so proud of myself in such a way that I can't believe that I actually achieved. You know, I need to stop saying I can't believe. I put in the work, so I made it manifested. That's why this episode is called Karjakz Vs Assassins Dreams Delivered. Dream delivered. A dream delivered. It's what I've done. I literally manifested this into reality through mental thinking, to physical work, to just not giving up. Because there's a bunch of times I could have given up. Not that I was ever going to give up. But you get those times when you're like, man, I'm not making no money. I can barely pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you barely got gas in your car. You don't have any food. I remember 2 weeks ago, I was debating whether to buy food or not. How messed up is that? You know what I'm saying? Because I work full time. I go to school. And I'm growing this dream too as well. That's a lot of work. You're like, man, if I buy this food now, I wouldn't have enough money for gas. Or whatever you might. That's always never enough. But I always believe in focusing on your needs so you can get where and then you can get your wants. You see what I'm saying? So the animation series, man, is a need and a want. I want it and I need it. Because it's really, that's why I started going to school again. I could have just said, you know what? Let me take a trip to Japan or wherever. Let me go see if I can find some animators. And that's still my intent, to have animators work within Sanusi Vision umbrella. I'm going to have them. and they're gonna execute my idea that I have. So I have a team. It's not just gonna be me working alone. Of course, I'm gonna be the writer, I'm gonna be the director, but I'm gonna have a team of talented animators that can do what I need them to do. You see what I'm saying? It's animation series is going down no matter what. That's priority number one. You know what I'm saying? The comic book coming out next year is priority number one. Priority number two is an animation series. You're not gonna stop me. I'm not gonna go work for the big boys because I'm not taking any of that crap. I'm gonna mess around and cuss somebody out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing that game. No. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have an animation series, man. So yo, that's the animation right there. Like, it's something I'm proud of. And like I said, there's a junction. There's a new animation intro I'm working on right now. Oh my god. Woo! Just like how I was talking about the comic book, this animation intro is all that and a bag of chips. It is Spitfire, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It is lit. Like, oh my god. I can't believe I did that. You know what I'm saying? But that all comes from everything that I accumulated in terms of knowledge from when I first started to where I am now. Man, that intro is sick. I'm working on it. I was working on it yesterday. Excuse me. Was it yesterday or Wednesday? But trust me, I was working on it. It was on and popping, y'all. So, yo, that's animation right there. Let's start off with the Karjakz right here. So if you want the whole Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here, we got this. You definitely want to visit SanusiVision.com and get your order on. Got the Karjakz, the heroes. We got Cajun. You know what I'm saying? We got Escalade. You know what I'm saying? We got Sincere. Glocks. Rasputin. Diesel. Shepherd. The Assassins. Sun Tzu. Artillery. Excursion. Kanji. Revo. Snipes, Yukon. Then of course you got the Coyotes right here. Now we got limited edition t-shirts. And what's limited edition about it is the material it's made of. It's made of cotton / jersey. It's the best materials out there right now. Very few people have it, man. And what's cool about it is that it's got the art all over the place, as you can see. And we got them in different characters too, from Karjakz Vs Assassins that I got right here to Blade, Iron Man, Black Panther, Batman, Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Captain America, Black Lightning, you name it, we got it. Now, what's great is got the art all over the place, right? So you got art in the front right there with the Asho logo. That's our brand right there. You've got the left wing, the right wing on the right there. You've got the back part of it. You can see art all over the place. And once again, it's the Asho logo. And you've got the left wing with the art all over the place too. And what's cool as a bonus is the neck area now has art too. So find yours today at SanusiVisionShop.com. Stay safe, y'all. Peace. Now, when you create characters like this, which leads me on the next segment, apparel, footwear, and accessories, and everything else that I created. You know what I'm saying? It just led to all kinds of merchandise. Actually, that's the best word to use. It segments to merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Merchandise is the next segment. It's literally what I need to call it. Merchandise. You know? Merchandise. When I say merchandise, I literally... merchandise. You know... I came up with the idea, like the t-shirt that I'm wearing, or the beanie that I got on my head. I said, okay, I got characters. I need to somehow promote them. I need to make t-shirts. So guess what your boy did? This is a classic t-shirt. Now I ain't got the classic, the one that I made, where I got the screen, I got the t-shirt. Actually, y'all give me a second. Actually, I do. I'll take that back. Hold on. Oh yeah. When I first started, it started with shirts like this. That's right. Your boy had to start somewhere, man. This is how I started. See how this is a t-shirt transfer. I remember I used to make the shirts in my mom's apartment because I was living with my mom at the time. And you know what I'm saying? So now this is a workout t-shirt, but this is one of the first versions of it ever. And I remember this is the Karjakz in the front right there, as you can see. And then look, let me back up. You got the Assassins in the back right there, as you can see. I remember the Assassins right here, the Karjakz in the front. I remember making them. I used to be sweating, man, when I was making them. I had an iron, and I'd be going like this, back and forth. It was off the chain. Even, there's going to be an episode I'm going to do. One of these podcast episodes one day, I'm going to go live with it on YouTube, and we'll talk about the story of how I did this whole thing. It was nuts, y'all. It was straight crazy. I was hell-bent on getting here, man. So I started with these shirts right here. I mean, these things used to make me sweat. Oh, man. Then I said to myself, you know what? You need to evolve past this right here. We need to get better. And so I did, right? I evolved into this right here. And without that t-shirt, I would never got here. So this was like the first time when I actually drew my characters in a way where it was like the images looked kind of off. They looked flush with the material. So I kept it simple. Of course, I was still doing the box Sanusi Vision logo on the back. You know what I'm saying? This was a basic t-shirt. This is what changed everything. This shirt changed everything in the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe right here. This shirt changed everything. Literally. It changed everything. Then when I created this one, right? I created this. I said, okay, I think we got something here, right? So I created this one. I said, oh yeah. Look at this. Y'all see that? Yeah, that's how it all started right there. You can see the classic right there. See how classic that is? This is like version 2 of my characters. Now look, let me get the next t-shirt that changed everything. And then it just brought out every type of apparel I can make. You see what I'm saying? So look. Now this was the next shirt that I did. I've had this shirt for a minute. You see that? You see how the design was? It became more silhouette-ish, not a box look. See the Sanusi Vision logo? So at this time, Sanusi Vision wasn't trademarked yet. But your boy was coming up. Just like the banner that's behind me. That's I got the classic banner behind me to symbolize how far I've come. Look at this. Right? So once I got to this, I said, okay, we got something here, man. And then began my evolution. So then I started making all kinds of cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? I went on to this right here. Look at this. This is a long sleeve tee. You see what I'm saying? Look at how that is. This is a classic. This is the first ever long sleeve tee I ever made. You see that right there? I could do that. Right? Look at this. It led to the revolution. I said, we gotta make this cooler. This is not good enough. I can do better than this. So I started off with this right here. A long sleeve t-shirt right here. Tell me this ain't sick. Look at that. Karjakz Vs Assassins. You flip it to the back. Karjakz Vs Assassins. Oh yeah. You see what I'm saying? The evolution of yours truly. It went down, y'all. It had to go down. Man, it had to go down. Look at me. Even till today, I still fold it. I learned so much from trial and error, from all the mistakes that I made, from the evolution, from the growth of the characters. You know what I'm saying? And then once I started doing that, I said, you know what? I need to go start doing trademarks and stuff like that. So this stuff taught me trademarks. It taught me like business acronym and how to like merchandise stuff, how to copyright stuff. And man, I was copywriting left and right, man. Every time I was copywriting left and right. It was nuts. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, then of course I started doing pencil sketch tees. Look at this. Now I can take my drawings and put them on the t-shirt. That's when I knew I was growing. I said, okay, we got something special here. Look at this. Pencil sketch t-shirts. I was doing all kinds of merchandising. And I'm going to show you some sneakers too. Oh, y'all going to see that. Every type of thing I ever did, I'm going to show it to y'all. Glasses cases, wallets, you name it. I'm just going to start showing y'all stuff. So that way I go through it. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. The evolution, man. Look at this. Glasses cases. Look at that. Glasses cases. This is all stuff that I was creating. Look, with the cleaning cloth. You see this? Tell me this ain't cool. Tell me this is not cool. Glasses cases. Right? Check this out. Oh, I'm gonna show you all kinds of stuff. Look, more apparel. So this way, I'm gonna show you the evolution of everything. Look at this. I started growing. I started making t-shirts like this. This is like one of the original tank tops right here. This is how my tank tops used to look. You know what I'm saying? The material was like that. You see how it's like kind of flat? Well, it ain't flat no more. You see that? That's a tank top. That's when I first started. You know what I'm saying? Now this, before I come around to that, this is one of the first t-shirt designs. This is when the t-shirt started changing. I said, okay, I got something. You see how I'm isolating images, isolating logos and stuff like that? This is where it jumped off right here. I said, okay, we got something special here. We do something special here. Then you flip it to the back, right? Look at the assassins on the back, right? Look at the Karjakz in the front. This t-shirt right here is a bridge from right here, square box, to right here, isolation. You see what I'm saying? I said, oh, okay. Your boy got something. And then came the creme de la creme. So I started doing tank tops. Well, let's start off with the t-shirt. Look at this. I started doing t-shirts like this. Look at that. I'm going to show you bomber jackets and all that kind of stuff. Look at t-shirts right here. All Karjakz Vs Assassins Day right here. Look at that. T-shirts started getting sicker and sicker, man. I said, ooh, I'm doing something special, man. Right? Then I got tank tops. I mean, the merchandise that I got is endless, man. I got tank tops. Look at this. So if you want any of this stuff right here, you can visit Sanusivision.com. I got tank tops, right? Look at this. Then I started getting really into deep with it. I started making sweatpants. Look at this. Sweatpants, man. Because I always wanted to wear sweatpants with my characters on it. Yes, people be staring at me when I'm wearing these. Like, they can't insult me. They can't say nothing. But they also don't want to say nothing to me. They're like, man, that's cool. And people love not to tell you that what you got on is cool. But they're staring at it. What you staring at it for? You know it's cool. And yes, African-American characters are on it. Not a bunch of Caucasians. No. Not playing that mess. Look at this. Merchandising, man. That's what your boy was doing right there. Man. Then I got leggings for the ladies. Because a bunch of ladies were asking me, man, you just make leggings. So I got to it. I finally got around to it. Look at leggings right here. Look at this. Leggings, man. Look, let me let y'all see it in its totality. You see the sick material I'm using? Look at this, man. Leggings. Leggings for the ladies. Look at that. Sincere. Let me flip it to the other side. So I was making all kinds of stuff. Look at this. Leggings, man. You see what I'm saying? Leggings. Then I commenced the bomber jacketing. Then came, hey look, evolution. Then came sweaters. You know what I'm saying? Look at sweaters. I was just making all kinds of stuff, man. Sweaters and hoodies. I said, man, let me just start making stuff randomly. You know what I'm saying? Sweaters and hoodies right here. This is a sweater right here. Then I made, this is one of the first hoodies I ever made. So remember when I was still using the t-shirt transfers and I was ironing stuff by hand? This is the first hoodie made by hand. This right here. Oh my God. This is the jump off right here. You see what I'm saying? Karjakz Vs Assassins right there. You see that? Tell me that ain't sick. Look at the back. I still wear this. When I go live, sometimes I wear this. This is what your boy was doing, man. Man, I've come a long way. Then, you have the next evolution of the hoodie. Just like all the other stuff, evolution of the stuff that I was making. Look at the isolation of the images. You see that? Look at the right sleeve. Look at the left sleeve. The isolation of the images. Then you got the back. Isolation of the characters. No more silhouette-ish. No more square box. Then you got the hoodies, man. Woo-wee! Look at this. This is the final. It's not the final edition. This is just like where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Look at this hoodie. Spitfire. This is the first official hoodie that was like, yeah, this is the next level, boy. And then the material was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? So hoodies. Dude, you think I'm done? Let me get you more bomber jackets. Watch this. I'm not done. Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell, but this is one of the first hoodies I've ever made. You still got the Cajun logo right there. You see that? Yeah, that's right. This is a Cajun, the Karjakz logo right there. This hoodie, like I peeled off the back, But there used to be a picture of Cajun back here. And I peeled it off because it was burning my back. So till today I regret doing that. I should have just left it on there. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this I might still put it back. Actually, I go get t-shirt transfer and put it back on this shirt. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is a hoodie right here. And then came next bomber jackets and puffer jackets. Woo-wee! Check this out. This was the first bomber jacket I ever created. Ever. This is the platinum label bomber jacket, but it's the first one I ever created. Look at this thing. Sick as hell. Tell me this ain't sick as hell. Look at this. This is when your boy, that's when I reached the next level, man. The hoodie was a level, and then this bomber jacket took it to another level again. I started creating super cool stuff. Once I created this bomber jacket, I'd be at the airport, grocery store, gas station. People like, yo, what you got on, bro? That is sick. And then it wasn't the color of my characters that caught their eye. It was the drawing skills. Because everybody that was showing me love for these characters, like, they weren't even from my community. I got people from my own community, for people not from my community, that actually like my characters more than people from my community. That's when I realized I've created something special. I crossed the bridge. You see what I'm saying? People weren't seeing African American characters. They were just seeing characters like, yo, these characters are sick as hell. And then at the art shows, the comic expos, oh my God, I was kicking ass. Oh my God, I was kicking butt, y'all. I don't care if I said ass. I was kicking ass. It was bad. It was so good. It was so good. And so I would go to comic expos and be selling posters, t-shirts, which some of the posters I've already showed y'all of the characters. You know what I'm saying? What? I'm gonna actually, y'all just gave me an idea. You know what I'm saying? And I would go to expos. I'd be selling my gear, t-shirts, tank tops. I hadn't created sneakers at the time. You know what I'm saying? So bomber jackets is the next thing I created. It was just next level stuff, man. Look at this. Bomber jackets, man. Your boy was doing the doggone thing. And then look, check this out. Another bomber jacket. This is a gold label bomber jacket. So now I was creating all kinds of cool stuff. So now there was nowhere I didn't want to put my characters. They were literally going to go anywhere and everywhere. Look at this, man. Apparel, anywhere and everywhere. Man, your boy was doing the doggone thing. Then a puffer jacket. Man, yo, this thing right here, man, oh my God. People be staring at it every time I wear it. They're like, what does he have on? You know what I'm saying? Yes, they see African American characters. Yes, characters that don't look like what they usually should. I don't care. This is what I was doing. It's my dream. Look at this thing. Sick as all up. Puffer jacket, man. And all the stuff I'm showing y'all, available on sanusivision.com, y'all. Check this out. I'll be right back, y'all. And then we got merchandising. Look, I just showed y'all the phone case. Look at this. This is the first original phone case. Now I'm doing phone cases. This is the evolution. This is all the stuff that I was able to put my characters on. Look at this. Phone cases. Look at this. A different type of phone case. A custom leather phone case with pockets, credit card slots, and stuff to keep your documents. Then I even did wallets. Look at this. Wallets. I've had this wallet for a good while. I even did wallets, man. I'm even doing wallets now. Shoot. I even do journals. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff to show y'all. I got journals. Look at this. Journals, y'all. Journals. Tell me this is not cool. Then, oh, I ain't done. Check this out. Travel neck pillows. Travel neck pillows. Man, you could just put this around your neck like this. Look at this. Man. Travel neck pillows. Tell me this is not gangster. Y'all know this is gangster. Look at this, man. Travel neck pillows. What? Heck yeah. Look at this. Travel neck pillows. What? Man, tell me that is not cool. Look at this. Man, travel neck pillows. Oh, I ain't done. Check this out. Beanies and bucket hats and all kinds of mess. Look at this. Towels. I'm even doing towels. Now I'm doing towels. I'm putting my characters everywhere. Now you can see version 1 of my characters on this side. Look at this. Right? And then you flip it. Version 5 of my characters on this side. Look at this. Man, this is what your boy doing. Towels, man. Towels. Oh, we ain't done yet. Man. It's good to believe in yourself. Then I got beanies like I got on right now. Look at this. Let me take off this beanie. Let y'all see it. Look at this. This is the first original beanie. This is the first beanie I ever made. As you can see, it's got version 5 of the Karjakz Vs Assassins characters right here. Then you flip it on the inside. It's got version 1. Look at this thing. I was just wearing it today to pay homage. Without this beanie, there would be no other beanie designs. Look at this. I got a beanie with my characters on it, man. Version 1 right there. You know what I'm saying? I was getting my hands on everything I could get my hands on. I said, if I thought of the idea, my characters were going on it. They got this beanie right here. This is a Cajun beanie right here. Version 5 over here on this side. Look at this. Look at Cajun. Then you flip it on the inside, and all my beanies are reversible. Look at this. Look at this awesomeness. Oh my God. Tell me this ain't sick. Tell me this ain't sick right here. Then, guess what else we got? Got more beanies. Look at this. Man, that is sick, man. Look at that. Then you flip it. Version 5 on the inside. Look at that. Karjakz Vs Assassins. Version 5 on the outside. And there's a different color spectrum too. Look at this. I'm going to flip it back again. Version 1. Look at that. Man, I'm so proud of myself, man. It's ridiculous. Then, of course, bucket hats. I told y'all. Yo, it's all kinds of stuff. Bucket hats. Shoot, look at this. Double-sided bucket hat. This is version 5 on this side right here. And you flip it. Guess what you got? Version 1 of my characters, the OGs. Look at this. Bucket hats. Man, oh yeah. Baseball caps. Give me a second. Oh. Look at this. Baseball caps. Look at this. Baseball caps. What? Yeah, you didn't know. Huh. I'm doing that too. Look at that. Baseball caps. Yeah, that's right. I'm doing everything up in here, boy. I put my characters on everything I can think of. Then guess what? Laptop cases. Oh, you thought I was done? Oh no. It's endless where I can put myself. I was so inspired by my characters. I was gonna be an all-around gambit of products. Every single thing you could think of, I was gonna do it. Look at this. Laptop cases, man. What? Your boy is gonna do this doggone thing. Look at this. Waterproof laptop cases. Oh yeah, I was everywhere. Are you kidding me? Laptop cases. And yeah, that's the inside right there. Oh yeah, y'all seen some of this stuff before. This is the 200th episode. This, you gotta see how the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe got expanded, man. Then of course, I ain't gonna forget this. Look at this. Suitcases. Man, look at this. A suitcase. Literally a travel suitcase. Literally. And it opens up. Let me show you the inside so that way you know I'm not messing around. Look at this. With slots in it. You know what I'm saying? Suitcases. And now the suitcases come in 3 sizes. Small, medium, and large. Look, and one thing I realized quickly is that you got a lot of cheapskates out there. They think everything should be free. I'm not giving you jack squat for free. My time ain't free. I'm not free. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped caring what people thought. I started focusing on what I want to do. You know what I mean? And they weren't even done there yet. Check this out. Now I'm going to show you some sneakers. Y'all want to see some sneakers? Check this out. It all started off with the OGs. This is the first Batas one right here. This is the first pair of Batas ever made. Ever made. Look at this. You see that note? This is the first Batas ever made. January 16th, 2021. I'm so proud of myself. This is what led to my entire footwear line. Look at these. This thing is a legend. A legend. A legend. Like, this thing is more, there's no sneaker that's greater than this sneaker. Because it's the first one ever made. The first Batas ever made. The first ever. The first ever. None is more greater than this sneaker right here. None. Look at this thing, man. Oh my God. I'm just drooling just thinking about it, man. This is something you created. You don't realize how greatness you've created. And you don't realize where it's taking to. This is version 1 of the Batas footwear line right here. I'm going to do an episode of my Batas footwear line history. You know what I'm saying? But look, Batas 1 right here. Then came Batas 2. And then now, I'm just going to have to break out my character so y'all can see the rest of it. Then came Batas 2. This is the second Batas sneakers ever made. This is the Batas 2 line of sneakers. But this is the first ever Batas 2 sneaker ever made. You see this low tops? This is a classic legend right here. This is another legend right here. It don't come out the shoebox no more. It's just chilling and cool in the cut. You see what I'm saying? It's just chilling and cool in the cut. Sometimes I break it out just for legendary reasons. But yo, look at this. Oh my God. I was so proud of myself when I created it. I said, oh my God. Look, let me show y'all the little, look, I'm tying shoelace right now. This thing is a legend. And like I said, I had to get trademarks for Batas, Ashore, Sanusi Vision, and Karjakz Vs Assassins. I got all 4 of them. I own it. You use my stuff, I'm gonna sue you broke. Look at this. First Batas 2 sneakers ever created. You see that? You see the note? That's what your boy doing. This is the first Batas 2 ever created. First one ever created. First one ever created. I said, man, I got something special. And this one was different because I put Cajun on this side. I got Rasputin on this foot. Then I got Escalade and Glocks on this foot. You see what I'm saying? This was the first ever Batas 2 created. Then came subsequent other designs. Look at this. Let me see. I'm going to put y'all through a stream of sneakers. Look at this. I'm going to put y'all through a stream of sneakers. Check this out. Y'all see that? You know what? I think it's just easier to show y'all. Look. Batas 3 footwear line. You see, then came the Batas 3. You see that right there? The Batas 3. Then you got the sport ones, the original OGs. Oh yeah. You got the Batas 2 low tops, the platinums, the first ever Batas 2 platinums low tops. Right here. Man, look at this. Then you got the first ever Batas 2 high tops. Look at that. This is a living legend right here, boy. These Batas 2 high tops, I don't wear them too many times. Way too many times, man. I had to retire them. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the first ever Batas 2 platinum high tops. Look at this. Man, this is what your boy doing. And all my shoes had art on all sides. This is what I was doing with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the low tops. Look at this. Another low tops. This is a platinum low top right here, another color. Then another platinum low top in black. So dark gray, black, right? Oh, I ain't done. Watch this out. Then you got the Batas 2 Sport 2s. Yeah, these Sport 2s, boy. Ooh, next level, boy. Straight next level. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Batas Sport 2s. And they are light. And guess what else they ain't got? No shoelaces. See how that's critical? Because I go a lot of running. So I said, you know what? If I don't like shoelaces, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there, too, that don't like shoelaces either. So I said, no shoelaces on the Sport 2s. Oh, and I got to show you the red Batas sneakers. Give me a second. So, you know, wedge Batas sneakers right here. Look at these jokers right here. You see what I'm saying? This is what your boy doing. This is what everything Karjakz Vs Assassins universe led to. From the idea to this right here, to where I am today in 2024, to when I started in 2009. Look at this. Look at this, man. Are you kidding me? So that's almost 10 years will be 2019, and then almost 15 years, y'all. 15 years of going at this, and I ain't stopping. 2025 is yet to be the best year to come. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, these are the Batas wet sneakers for the ladies right here. Yes, I came up with wet sneakers for the ladies. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? So, you can wear these with the leggings that I showed you, or jeans, whatever, ladies. You can rock them, whatever. But Batas wet sneakers, that's how far I've come. So, to have done what I've done, to have achieved it, to have come this far, I'm beyond proud of myself. You can't take none from me. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, you know what I'm saying? And then as far as, you know, that's where all the merchandise and everything, I have so much stuff now, it's ridiculous. I started off with one, not nothing. Now, I got a whole lot of something. And that's beautiful, because I took the organic time to grow into what I'm doing. S3 has arrived. Let's check these jokers out, man. Look at that thing. Sick as I don't know what. Talk about detail, man. And I know what you think. How many colors do they come in? Blue, red, gray, black, navy blue, purple, green, yellow. You name it, we got it, man. Let's check this thing out, man. This is a game changer right here. High tops, cushion soles. They are just sick as hell. The design, everything on it is platinum, man. You know what I mean? And check it out. It also comes in a pair for those of you who are wondering. That's right. So you can see classic Karjakz Vs Assassins on this shoe. But guess what I got on this shoe? Version 5 on this shoe right here. So this is a Karjakz Vs Assassins Batas 3 high tops. But you can get them in any character too. We got them in Blade, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Voltron, Turtles, Mega Man. We got them for men and women, boys and girls. And we got them in different sizes too. 5 and up all the way to 14. You know what I mean? So we're doing big things in Sanusi Vision here, man. Look at these things. Batas 3 high tops. And I'm going to do a whole 360. I'm going to let you see both of them. And not to mention, it's got the strap too. So if you love straps on your sneakers, guess what we got here? We got straps. Check this thing out, man. Look at the art and the detail on the strap. We doing big things on Sanusi Vision, man. Look at the art on detail on this is just the right foot. Wait till I show you the left foot. You know what I mean? And if you want to put it back, guess what you get to do? Right here. These shoes are lit. You know what I mean? Talk about design. And let's check out the bottom of them. Yeah, so you know we ain't playing no games. We got the detail, the sole. And the grip on these is ridiculous, man. Oh, yeah. Can't forget the QR code. This is what we're doing over here at Sanusi Vision, man. Big things. The Batas footwear line has officially and fully arrived with these monsters right here, man. Check, man, look at these things. Sick as hell. Now, let's go to the left foot. Check this out, man. Look at this. Detail, man. Oh, my Lord. Detail, and more detail. Check out the Batas logo. How sick is this shoe, man? Now, check that out. Just like the right foot, the left foot's got a Velcro strap. Check that out. Look at that. Look at the detail on the art. Look at the Batas logo. Look at the art detail right there. Oh my God, we're doing big things in Sanusi Vision. You know what I'm saying? Check that out, man. We're doing big things in Sanusi Vision. Look at the detail on this. So, Batas, you got to go get yours on sanusivision.com, man. Be the first to cop these awesome Batas 3 high tops. And then just to let you know, look at this, the back of them as well. We doing big things in Sanusi Vision, man. I got to do. All we do is big things, man. So, yo, sanusivision.com, Batas 3, available in God knows how many colors. Blue, red, black, gray, navy blue, purple, pink, turquoise, green, brown, you name it. And we also got the Batas 2 without the straps on the website available too. So if you love high top, if you love low top, we also got that available. So go, sanusivision.com, y'all. Get your Batas 3s, high tops, low tops, sport 2s, kids high tops and low tops, low tops too as well. So Batas, sanusivision.com. You know what I'm saying? Don't make your feet happy, man. Go make your feet happy. Batas, they make the feet feel happy. Get yours today on sanusivision.com, y'all. Stay safe, y'all. Peace. What y'all thinking?
what is that in his hand? Well, this is the intro book, the bio book to the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Now, I want you, what is Karjakz Vs Assassins? Well, that's my own creation. I created my own characters a while back. And right now, this bio book is the intro to what's coming. So what's coming is going to be real big, y'all. So this right here, what I'm going to show y'all, is the Karjakz Vs Assassins book. It's a bio book, tells you about the characters' height, weight, where they're from, what country, what abilities they have, and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to show you today is the Karjakz. I'm going to get you a little sneak peek right there, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to also show you the villains, the assassins, because they ain't nice at all. So, you know, if you want your copy, go to SanusiVisionShop.com and get yours today. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.
Of course, last but not least, with all the cool stuff I showed y'all, the future, right, of Karjakz Vs Assassins, the whole universe. And to tell you that it's not a, it's full of all kinds of things that I want to do. The continued growth of the idea that it started with. You know what I'm saying? Taking this Karjakz Vs Assassins universe, right? And I'm going to show you this poster because I want y'all to never forget it. Taking this idea right here and having the courage to pull it forward, right? You know what I'm saying? Having the courage to pull it forward, to give it what it needs to be given, to know that I'm going to take, and the main three things that I'm focusing on right now for the future: animation, comics, and every other platform that I'm thinking about doing. I'm not gonna address that today, but as I go, I already know what I want to do. As of today, right now, I've already written the script for two seasons of the animated series already. 2 seasons already ready to go. Title episodes, all that stuff, like ready to go. Comic books are getting worked on right now. This first one that's coming out this year, next year, is going to be the first of many comic books that's coming out with the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. Not to mention, each character is going to have their own comic book series. Oh yeah, it's going down, y'all. I got work for days, man. And I'm proud of it. Because like I told you, every morning I wake up and all I do is work. You know what I'm saying? Work. It's not even work. It's a passion that I have, a passion for what I'm doing. So that's where I'm going with this. There's no question where I'm going with it. Because I already know what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to allow anybody to allow me not to do it. You ain't getting in my way. Just like the chump teachers that couldn't get in my way. Whatever chumps are in the future, they ain't gonna get my way neither. You've got to let people know that I'm going to deal with you in a professional manner, but I'm still gonna let you know you a punk ass B word. You see what I'm saying? That's what you is. Because if you're a hater and you're the type of sorry excuse for a human being that goes to get in another person's way, you're just a punk ass. You know what? You know what I'm saying? So my dream is going forward. This thing, phone cases, you know what I'm saying? Glasses cases, beanies. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I'm doing, the clothing line, the footwear line, we're on Batas 3 right now. One day it's going to be Batas 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s. There's going to be Sport 3, Sport 4, Sport 5, Sport Queens. Kids sneakers, I got that now. Running kids sneakers, I got that now. High tops and low tops I got for kids, I got that now. I got all kinds of cool sneakers, man. I got high tops with the straps and I got high tops without the Velcro strap. You know what I'm saying? So low tops as well. I got all kinds of cool stuff. Different merchandise, different anime. I got so many ideas, but the main priority of the three are the animation series, the comic book series, and then the merchandising, which includes apparel, footwear, toys, accessories, coffee mugs, all that kind of stuff, man. Like, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna let any idiots tell me, oh, don't put a QR code on your products. You moron. The whole point of the QR code is so that people can know where to go. Why are people so stupid? I have these idiots on TikTok or Facebook thinking if they say something, what they say is actually going to matter. What you say doesn't matter, you moron. Because if it mattered, I wouldn't take my QR code. I would take my QR code off my products, but I'm not going to. So from now on, going to the future, every single merchandise you see is going to have my QR code on there. Every single merchandise. The only way it don't get on there is if I forget, and we ain't forgetting. You feel me? So yo, that's the future of the Karjakz Vs Assassins universe. It's forever expanding. The characters. The first official Karjakz Vs Assassins comic book is coming out next year, 2025. Get ready for it. It's going to be a life-changing book. It's going to be a game-changing book. You trust me, as people buy the book from me, people are going to hear about it, and somebody's going to want to buy it, and somebody's going to want to buy it, somebody's going to buy it. It's going to change my life. You know what I'm saying? And I got plans to finish the animation series intro as well, so that people can see what I'm working with. I'm not messing around. This is going down, y'all. 2024 has been the best new year of my life, and 2025 is going to be the best new year of my life. I'm building this dream, y'all. It's going forward. It's going forward. You know what I'm saying? It's going forward. There's no question about it. It is going forward, and nobody gonna stop it. So, yo, that's my thing. As you can see, our cool custom phone cases, art all over the place. Check that out, man. Look at that. I mean, look at the sides right there. Even on the sides, there's art. And I'm gonna do a 360 so y'all can see how it's looking. People love these phone cases. They are durable. They are strong. You can drop them. I've done every type of case. This is my personal case right here, and this case is a soldier. It be taking that thing. It be taking work, man. And it's been protecting my phone ever since I've had it, man. Not a single scratch on it. You know what I mean? And they are so durable. Yo, you know I autograph. They have to write myself a note. You know what I mean? But phone cases, man. And then, of course, you got phone flip cases. Check that out. Your phone goes right here. You know what I mean? Then you got spot for your notes that you got for yourself, credit card slots. Then you got a band that keeps it together, right? So when you close it, before you close it, check that out. The front and the back, all together as one book. And then if you want to close it, you just take the string and put it around. So this is what we're coming at doing at Sanusi Vision. Now you got a back and you got a front. Now you got the back and you got the front. This was doing it, y'all. Working out just got real cool. Check out the gear, right? We got the long sleeve tees, we got the sweatpants, you know what I'm saying? We even got the beanies, and we've got the new footwear. Check that out, Sport Ones, about to have Sport Ones. I'm gonna do a 360, let y'all take a look what we're working with. So find your gear today at sunvision.com. Stay safe, y'all. Peace. Right there. Now, as always, I always like to focus on mental health. And today's segment is going to be really small. Can you imagine if I wasn't doing the therapy like I'm doing now? All the things I'm achieving wouldn't be here right now. At least to the level to which I'm doing it. Like, things are coming in such, I handle things better. Instead of getting angry, I focus on solution. How can I, like this example is what happened with my useless teacher, the school teacher at school, trying to block me, trying not to just ignore me, give me no time, not communicating at all. You know I need to take the class, but you're dragging your feet and not even answering my emails. So I said, I'm gonna go above his head. I go look for the head of the art department, and I even write the dean of the art department. Yeah, I went that high. And see, that kind of stuff doesn't happen if I'm not in therapy. You see what I'm saying? Before it's like, let me fight this, let me cuss this mofo out. No, I don't need to cuss nobody out. Now he knows I don't respect him. Now he knows I can go above his head. See, mental health is designed to teach you to have self-control of yourself. Our emotions can be under control, but it seems like we enjoy not having our emotions be out of control. No, get the help that you need. Let somebody out there take care of you. A real professional therapist, not these useless people that you see on YouTube doing all these commercials trying to just make a buck off of people's mental illness. No, mental illness is serious business, man. There's people out there doing anxiety. There's people out there dealing with all kinds of stuff, man. People need help. So if you need help, please find somebody to help you out so that you can be the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, man. Oh my God. When I say I am night and day, I am night and day. I am so grateful for my how can I say this? For my evolution, for where I am, for where I'm going, for where I want to get to. I'm grateful, man. You can't get to where I am if you don't have a peace of mind. Y'all know what I'm saying? You really can't. So I'm going to stress the importance of going to find somebody to help you out so that you can live in that serenity. You deserve that serenity. And I want every one of y'all that watch my show, that listen to my podcast, is going to see this episode. Please, you deserve serenity. Get the necessary help so that you can get where you need to go. Trust me, there is nothing like peace in your spirit, man. Trust me, there ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like it, man. So, yo, that's our mental thoughts for today, man. So, yo, you know what I'm saying? Get your mind right and take care of yourself. So, yo, that's our show for today, man. Karjakz Vs Assassins 200th episode. From the idea you know what? From the idea to where I am right now, from the idea to just wanting to make something of myself, make something of this dream, the idea, the creation, the courage, the characters, the Assassins, the Karjakz, the Assassins, the Karjakz, Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Shepherd, Diesel, Sphinx, the Assassins, Sun Tzu, Artillery, Excursion, Kanji, Revo, Snipes, Yukon, Seth, the Coyotes. You know what I'm saying? I'd have never got this far if I didn't believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Then got the comic books. I create the bio book system. You know what I'm saying? The bio book system. Now the bio book version, not the fourth version of the bio book is coming out next year too with the comic book. You know what I'm saying? The fourth version is coming. Then of course you got the animation series. The animation series. That's what's popping. The animation series, right? I would not see none of that would the animations would not come into execution if I didn't have believe in myself that I could do it myself. So instead of me waiting on people to come and do it for me, I just do it myself. That's why you have these platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? X. Use them for how you can use them to benefit you. Then of course you got the merchandising that I created. I mean, it's just one thing after the other. You know what I'm saying? Merchandising, which includes apparel, footwear, accessories, all kinds of cool art stuff, posters, all kinds of stuff. Then, of course, the future of it. Yo, it's just loaded with stuff, man. The three main things: the animation series, the comic series, and, of course, the merchandising. All manners of merchandising. Apparel, footwear, toys, all kinds of cool stuff I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no question about where this thing is going. It's going down, y'all. You know what I mean? So, yo, 200th episode. I'm so proud of myself. Next time, again, we'll talk about on the 300th episode. By then, I'm super famous. I got like a gajillion followers on TikTok, a gajillion subscribers on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? And as far as all my YouTube subscribers, thank y'all so much, man. To have gotten to the number I've gotten to, as of tonight when I checked, it was like 791. All I was trying to do was get to 500 by the end of 2024. What? To be at 791? That is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. My TikTok page is grown exponentially. I'm at 7,700. That's with TikTok shadow banning me. I was at 8,400 at one point. And then my hashtag SanusiVision.com has over 10 million views. I'm doing something right, man. You know what I mean? So, yo, hey, pulling forward is what I do best, baby. You know what I mean? So, yo, thank y'all for being part of the chat tonight, being part of the stream tonight, being part of the total awesomeness. Because I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep pulling myself forward and guiding myself to the light of my dreams. So, y'all, 200th episode has been on and popping. 200th episode. I'm just as excited about this episode 200 as I was at episode 1 and then episode 100. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to do my thing, man. I love my podcast. So Sanusi Vision Out Life has been an amazing episode. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till I get to 201 and then 290, 295, 299, and then 300 and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's our podcast for today, man. So, look, before we get up out of here, these bills always got to be paid. We got to pay these bills, y'all. We got to pay these bills, y'all, and for some of these clothes. Look at this, man. It's a hot mess. Yes, I learned to fold. Trust me, dealing with apparel, you learn to fold a lot. These are my glory days at Walmart when I used to work at Walmart. Boy, I sure learned a lot. Even though that job sucked and working at Walmart was horrible. But I learned a lot of stuff. Yes, working at Walmart was atrocious. It wasn't nothing good about that job. I can't think of nothing good about that job except some of the people. And I said some of the people. Because there's some a-holes in that place, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's the thing right there, man. Now, let's thank some of these sponsors. This Sanusi Vision Podcast. We got to pay these bills to get up out of here. This Sanusi Vision Podcast is brought to you by Tigler. If you need executive services from plumbers to pediatricians and everything between, search Tigler. Don't wait. That's Tigler.com. That's Tigler.com. Owned, operated by the greatest CEO out there in the galaxy, Adetaya Goke, operating an amazing platform designed for services, plumbers, pediatricians, landscapers, carpenters, caregivers, homemakers, if you do cleaning services within the home, you know what I'm saying? Tigler.com. And if you're in the West Coast, Long Beach, Los Angeles area. If you're in the East Coast, Great Falls, Virginia area. So check them out, Tigler.com, Tigler.com. And this podcast also brought to you by Anadel Foot and Ankle. Don't live with foot pain. Let Anadel Foot and Ankle make your feet happy again. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. That's AnadelCenter.com for details, y'all. Y'all go get your custom orthotics, man. You know what I'm saying? And make your feet happy, man. This amazing company is owned and operated by Dr. Nero Nusode, the best foot specialist in the galaxy. Without question, the best foot specialist in the galaxy. I say the galaxy, y'all. Y'all better go get it, man. Get your feet where they need to be, man. You know what I mean? So, yo, that's Tigler and that's Anadel Center, man. We joining forces. 200 episode, y'all. We joining forces. We the best companies. You ain't gonna be. I ain't working with you. I don't care how much money you got if I don't feel your energy. You feel me? These are an amazing 2 companies right here. So yo, that's Tigler.com. That's AnetherCenter.com. Y'all check them out. Now look, thank y'all for listening, man. It was an amazing 200th episode. I'm so proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? So proud of myself. I was not expecting for it to be this long, but hey, 200 episodes, 200th episode encompasses a whole lot. So I want to thank you for listening. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is produced, this Sanusi Vision podcast, Art and Life, Sanusi Vision Art Life podcast is produced by Adewale. It's produced, written and directed by yours truly, Adewale Boke Jr. Please check out our website at sanusivision.com. Need I say more? Phone cases, bio books, comic books, accessories, glasses cases, beanies, you know what I'm saying? Bucket hats, sneakers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We still got the Batas 1 on there if you want one. Yeah, that's right. We doing major things, y'all. And we got the Batas 2. Got to pay homage. And if you're down, you still loving us, we got the Batas 3. Sunvision.com got all kinds of cool stuff. So visit, you know what I'm saying? Get your order on. This was doing the Sun Vision, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So check it out, man. And please, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? We are grateful for the number of subscribers we got. As I speak right now, it's at 791, which is beyond my comprehension and imagination. Beyond what I expected to get to. But yo, it lets me know that people love my channel. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification button. So when I go live, which I do 4 days a week, Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. You know what I'm saying? I be doing my thing on the live streaming, man, but I be posting every single day. So look out for my videos. Every single day, I'm posting at least 3 to 4 videos on my YouTube channel. Both my Sanusi Vision, Karjakz Vs Assassins, Asho, and Batas. That's right, all them YouTube channels. And I got the same platforms on TikTok, on TikTok, Facebook, X, you know what I'm saying, and Instagram. Your boy doing this doggone thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you definitely want to listen to my podcast on my YouTube channel. That's why I drop it every single Monday. You know what I'm saying? And please check out my social media platforms. Check out my social media platforms at YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, X, and Instagram. Trust me, I don't want to hear no artists whining about, I'm not even going to do that today. If you're an artist, get you a social media platform, figure out which one works for you, and use it, or use them all, like me. Because they all work for me. I just figure out when to stream on them. I don't care. I post every single day. I was doing that before I recorded my podcast. I don't play around. I post every single day. Even Sundays now. I just post 2 videos or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, you know, use the social media platform for what you need it for. Don't sit there complaining. Make it happen. That's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get it. Don't nobody owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And please, don't forget to review us. Before I even say that, pursue your dream. You know what I'm saying? If you got an idea, and this actually lines up with the podcast today. If you have an idea and you genuinely believe it can actually be a great idea, don't let some imbecile, some moron, some loser who ain't got nothing go for themselves talk you out of it. That includes family, and they ain't your damn friend if they talk about it. Family is one thing, but if it's somebody that became your friend and they tell you can't do something, and you know that's your dream, you tell them to go kick rocks and go to hell. You say, just like how I said it right there, you tell that mofo to get the F out of your life. See, people like that don't want to see you shine. And you got to move folks out of your way. You got to learn to realize who are your friends and who are associates. See, you shouldn't have that many friends. And nor should you have that many associates. But you got to learn to differentiate between what a friend is and what an associate is. You know what I'm saying? It's up to a person. I always tell people all the time, I ain't got no more friends, man. I got enough friends. Right now, you're just an associate to me. Now, are you a good associate or you a bad associate? That's what you need to decide right there. Y'all feel me? So that's what's going on right there. You know what I mean? So, yo, please do that for your dream. Remember, if you have a great idea, don't let some moron talk you out of it now. Go execute and put it into plan. You feel me? Handle your business. And look, please, you know what I'm saying? Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Don't forget to review us. Rate us. Give us a 5-star, don't be a hater. And as always, y'all, always, continue to aspire and achieve. Have a great week. Believe in your dreams. Never, ever give up, y'all. Stay safe. Have a great week. Peace. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Sanusi Vision. Today we've got new apparel. We're starting off with the new limited edition long sleeve tees. As you can see,
It's got the art in the front, art in the back, like tattoos all over the human body. It's got art on the sleeves, the right sleeve. You got art on the left sleeves, and you can customize it. You can get the short version, you can get the slim version, or you can get the loosey-goosey version. Depends on what you like. Next up is the regular t-shirt. Short sleeve tee, slim fit a little bit. If you like it loosey-goosey, you can also get that too. You've got art on the front, you've got art on the back, right? Looking cool there. Next up is our pencil sketch tees. Now what's going on with these is whenever I draw something, I can put my art on t-shirts now. So it depends on who you like. I've got different characters on there. You name it, I've drawn it by pencil, which is more kind of cool, which is gives it a retro look. And of course you've got the baseball tees. Who doesn't like a baseball tees? You got the different characters front and back as always. You've got the black sleeves. You've got two versions. I got the black sleeves, you got the gray sleeves. Depends on what you order. And you've got the hoodie. Winter is coming, so who doesn't want to stay warm? You've got the art on the sleeves there too as well, as you can see. And you've got the art on the back. So question is, what's your tee? And also we've got t-shirts for kids, women. Now we've got long jogging pants as well, athletic pants for working out for men and women. Check us out, SanusiVisionShop.com. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.